Hey guys, what's up? It's Friday and I'm Liam. This week we're talking about coming out and any advice we have for coming out. Last week I didn't make a video because I didn't have internet, and we spoke about our own coming out stories, so I can kind of incorporate both topics into one video. My coming out story, I identify as trans in case you guys didn't know that, and I came out to my parents as liking girls. I didn't come out to them as anything else really. It was kind of a gradual process of coming out as genderqueer and now trans, so I never came out as lesbian or gay or anything like that. Telling them that I like girls, I like texted my dad and stepmom and told them that I had a girlfriend, and that's like how I did it. Just kind of told them I had a girlfriend, and yeah, that was it. Nothing super interesting. I made a video about coming out probably like last year, maybe, something like that. A little over a year ago, and here's a link. Put in one of these YouTube kind of things where you can put the... Moving on. You can watch that if you want to hear a more in-depth description of how I came out to them the first time. Coming out to them as trans is a little more complicated because I kind of kept them involved in my gender discovery kind of journey-ish thing, whatever, and I'm still coming out to them all the time, you know, letting them know how I identify along gender lines or whatever. Telling my parents that I want to take hormones, that's like another part of coming out, you know. So it's a little complicated, but my outlook on the whole thing wasn't to make it a big deal. It was to, like a one-time big deal thing. It was just to have it as part of my life and have them involved in every part of my life, you know? Like, it was more of a cooperative, kind of gradual, these are my parents and they're part of my life, and me being trans is part of my life, and so it's all kind of a big soup. I'm not very eloquent, but that's a really good way. I obviously think it's a good way because I did it and am currently doing it, but I think kind of having it not be a big deal is what worked best for me and what would have worked best for me. You know, it's really subjective. Coming out is, it's like, you can't say, okay, here's what you gotta do. You have to go up to your mom and say, Mom, I like guys, or Mom, I like girls, or Mom, I'm really a guy and I look like a girl, and blah, blah, blah. It's not that easy. I can't just tell you, like, here, do this, and then it'll be okay. Especially since I didn't really come out to my parents, like, have a sit down with them and be like, hey, so I'm trans. That could work, and that works for some people, depending on your relationship with your parents or whoever you're coming out to. I've only really come out to, like, one person in person and actually spoke, like, so I'm trans, kind of, and that was a new friend at school. We were at a coffee shop, and we kind of just were talking about relationship type stuff and whatever, and I eventually, like, asked her how she would feel if she were born in the wrong body or whatever, and then she was like, is that how you feel? And then I was like, yeah. And so that's the closest I've ever been to actually coming out to someone, like making it an event, kind of. I really like keeping everyone involved, and it's different with friends and stuff, but I've never really come out to friends either, so I would just say talk to them how you think is suitable for the person you're addressing. Like, if you know they're super anti anything straight and cisgendered and normal to society, then you might want to be a little more careful. But if it's your best friend or whatever, just, like, say it. Just do it when you're ready. Do it when you're ready. Yes. Happy Coming Out Day. National Coming Out Day in the States. Well, that was, like, on Tuesday or something. That's all I have to say, I guess. Oh, and I got a haircut, and that's why I'm wearing this hat, because it didn't turn out well, because I tried to cut my own hair, and I changed the clipper guard, and I was going to cut the sides and back shorter, but it turns out this is very, very bald. So I have a bald... I guess I'll show you. It's fine from here, but... Ah! Let's... Yeah. Okay, I'll talk to you guys next Friday, and Have a good weekend. Why am I waving? This is dumb. Bye.